What do you think about sex before a fight? I forget what boxer I was speaking to recently, and he said you should take like 2 months off before a fight. Then I spoke to these young guys. They just fought at Barclay. They say 2 weeks. Some say they had sex the day of the fight.
Here, I got to tell you, I've never been opposed to sex. Okay, so, but you know, here I used to test the theory. Like I remember one of my best sparring sessions in the whole world. I had just got done with a marathon session with my girl. Literally, I mean, like it was like an all-day bang-a-thon.
Okay.
And I went to the gym, and I had so much energy and so much bounce in my step, and I mean, it was like, and I literally laid it on my sparring partners like I was the heavyweight champion of the world. It was like one of my brightest moments.
So it actually helped you.
Yeah, but I think when you're taking that ring walk, see, this whole business is about sacrifice. Mm-hmm. It's about sacrifice. It's about doing without. It's about a lot of things. So I think women weaken legs, I think, is a true statement because think about most of your set. I don't know if you've ever had a marathon session, but it looks you. I don't know.
A couple of marathon sessions.
No, not by yourself. All right? But think about how you're like,
right?
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine having to go and fight the next day after doing that. I don't know. My thought process is that being that this is such a cerebral thing, when you're taking that walk from the dressing room to the ring and you're retracing all your steps, and if you could walk that whole walk with a clear mind, once you climb between those ropes, you're ready to go. But if you're walking that walk and you're going, fuck, I shouldn't have stayed out all night. I shouldn't have drank that beer. I shouldn't have had sex with that girl. I shouldn't have had some whiskey. I shouldn't have been in the disco all night. By the time you get to those 3 steps, you're like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you can make that walk and saying, I got up early every day. I didn't miss a day of training. I skipped rope every day. I did everything I was supposed to do. Once you climb those steps and get through those ropes, you're invincible. Really. So I think a lot of it has to do with mind over matter. And if you could fool yourself, then you're a pretty smart guy. Because I don't know, I'm too smart to fool myself. I know when I'm lying to myself, you know. And you have to be, I don't know what the psychological term for that is, if it's a narcissist or a psychopath, I don't know what it is. But you have to
Obsessive.
You have to be a different kind of guy to be able to lie to yourself and believe it.